Are you struggling with hot flashes that seem to get worse by the day? Do you wake up drenched in sweat despite trying everything your doctor suggested? What if I told you that certain everyday habits might be sabotaging your menopause journey without you even realizing it? The transition through menopause represents a profound shift in a woman's body. As estrogen and progesterone levels decline, your body becomes more sensitive to certain lifestyle factors that previously might not have affected you. These hormonal changes don't just trigger hot flashes and night sweats. They create a new internal environment where your daily habits can either soothe or intensify your symptoms. Think of your menopausal body as a finely tuned instrument that's been recalibrated. What worked before might now create discord. The foods you eat when you eat them, how you move, sleep, and even think, all these factors interact with your changing hormonal landscape in new and sometimes surprising ways. Today, we're diving into the 20 worst habits that can make your menopause symptoms significantly worse. And stick around because habit 1 is absolutely critical. It's the silent saboteur that most women completely overlook until it's too late. 20. Environmental toxin exposure. Those innocent-looking plastics and beauty products might be silently amplifying your symptoms. Research shows women with higher levels of endocrine-disrupting chemicals experience menopause up to 4 years earlier with more severe symptoms. These chemicals mimic estrogen, creating hormonal chaos when your system is already struggling. They accumulate in fat tissue, continuing to disrupt your hormones for years. The good news? Reducing exposure can improve symptoms within weeks. Simple swaps like using glass containers instead of plastic and choosing fragrance-free products can significantly reduce your toxic load and help restore hormonal balance. 19. Vitamin D deficiency. That indoor lifestyle might be robbing you of a crucial hormone that could ease your symptoms. Research found women with adequate vitamin D levels experienced 48% fewer hot flashes than those with deficiencies. Vitamin D directly interacts with estrogen receptors throughout your body. When levels drop too low, these receptors become more sensitive to fluctuations, triggering more frequent hot flashes. During menopause, your skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, creating a perfect storm precisely when you need this hormone most. While brief sun exposure helps, most menopausal women benefit from supplementation under medical guidance. 18. Excessive screen time. That late-night scrolling habit might be directly triggering your night sweats and insomnia. Research found women who used screens within 2 hours of bedtime experienced 67% more sleep disruptions and worse hot flashes. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle and body temperature. For menopausal women already struggling with temperature regulation, this disruption can transform occasional discomfort into nightly misery. Creating a digital sunset by avoiding screens for 90 minutes before bed allows your brain to produce melatonin naturally. If that's not realistic, blue light blocking glasses can reduce menopausal sleep disturbances by up to 58%. 17. Social isolation. That tendency to withdraw when symptoms flare might actually be making your menopause experience worse. Research found socially isolated women reported 64% more severe symptoms than those maintaining strong connections. Social isolation triggers inflammatory responses in the body, elevating cytokines that directly intensify hot flashes and mood disturbances. The psychological impact compounds the physical effects. Isolation breeds rumination, which can increase symptom intensity. This doesn't mean you need a busy social calendar. Quality connections matter more than quantity. Regular, meaningful interaction with even a small circle of supportive friends has been shown to reduce symptom severity during menopause. 16. Excessive exercise. That high-intensity workout routine that served you well for decades might now be backfiring. Research found women who engaged in frequent high-intensity exercise experienced more severe hot flashes than those who opted for moderate activity. While regular moderate exercise reduces menopausal symptoms, pushing too hard has the opposite effect. Intense workouts trigger stress hormones that directly precipitate hot flashes. Your recovery capacity also changes during this transition. Muscles need more time to repair. The solution isn't to stop moving, it's to move differently. Women who switched to more moderate activities like walking or yoga experienced a 34% reduction in hot flash frequency within just 3 weeks. 15. Neglecting hormone therapy. That hesitation to discuss medical options might be prolonging your suffering unnecessarily. Research shows women with moderate to severe symptoms who delay appropriate hormone therapy experience significantly longer symptom duration than those who seek treatment. The misconceptions stem from misinterpreted research from decades ago. Current evidence demonstrates that for many women, the benefits substantially outweigh the risks, particularly when started within 10 years of menopause onset. Beyond symptom relief, appropriate hormone therapy can protect against long-term health consequences of estrogen deficiency. This doesn't mean it's right for everyone, but avoiding this conversation altogether may mean missing significant relief. 14. Inflammatory diet. That convenience-focused eating pattern might be directly fueling your hot flashes. Research found women who consume diets high in processed foods experience 73% more frequent and severe hot flashes than those eating primarily whole foods. Processed foods trigger inflammatory responses, elevating cytokines that directly intensify vasomotor symptoms. Women who reduced processed foods reported decreased hot flash frequency within just 2 weeks. The inflammatory cascade affects more than just hot flashes. Joint pain becomes more pronounced and mood disturbances intensify. The good news is that anti-inflammatory eating doesn't require complicated diets. Simply increasing colorful vegetables, fatty fish, and olive oil, while reducing ultra-processed foods, can dramatically improve symptoms. 13. Poor gut health. That digestive discomfort you've been ignoring might be directly connected to your menopause symptoms. Research found women with imbalanced gut microbiomes experience significantly more severe hot flashes, mood disturbances, and sleep problems. Your gut microbiome helps regulate estrogen levels through the estrobolome, bacteria that metabolize estrogen. When these bacteria are disrupted, estrogen processing becomes inefficient, exacerbating hormonal fluctuation. Beyond hormonal effects, an unhealthy gut increases systemic inflammation, a known trigger for hot flashes. Rebuilding gut health requires increasing fiber-rich foods, incorporating fermented foods, reducing sugar, and managing stress. Many women find that addressing gut health provides unexpected relief from seemingly unrelated menopausal complaints. 12. Excessive salt intake. That salty snack habit might be directly triggering your hot flashes. Research found menopausal women with high sodium intake experience 61% more frequent vasomotor symptoms than those consuming less salt. Declining estrogen makes your body more sensitive to salt's effects. When you consume excess sodium, your body dilates blood vessels to maintain balance, the same response that creates the flushing sensation of a hot flash. For many women, reducing salt leads to a noticeable decrease in hot flash frequency within days. Salt-induced fluid retention also worsens joint pain and disrupts sleep. Reducing salt doesn't mean bland food. Herbs, spices, citrus, and vinegars can create flavor profiles many women prefer after their taste buds reset. 11. Sedentary lifestyle. That comfortable couch might feel like your best friend, but sitting too much is a hidden enemy during menopause. Research found sedentary women reported 17% more severe symptoms than their active counterparts. When you don't move enough, your body responds by amplifying hot flashes and night sweats. Just 3.3 additional hours of sedentary behavior can increase nighttime hot flashes by a full episode. Beyond immediate discomfort, a sedentary lifestyle accelerates muscle loss and bone density decline, creating a dangerous cycle. You feel worse, move less, and symptoms intensify further. The good news, even small amounts of movement make a difference. A 10-minute walk after meals can improve your body's ability to regulate temperature and reduce hot flashes. 10. Excessive alcohol consumption. That evening glass of wine might seem perfect for unwinding, but alcohol and menopause create a dangerous partnership. Research shows alcohol triggers and intensifies hot flashes and night sweats, the very symptoms you're trying to escape. Alcohol causes blood vessels to dilate, creating the same flushing sensation as a hot flash. For a body already struggling with temperature regulation, this added burden can turn occasional discomfort into frequent misery. Sleep quality suffers too. While alcohol might help you fall asleep initially, it disrupts deep sleep cycles when your body needs quality rest most. Alcohol also increases your risk for conditions that menopause already predisposes you to: heart disease, osteoporosis, and certain cancers. 9. Poor sleep habits. The relationship between menopause and sleep is a two-way street. Hormonal changes disrupt sleep, but poor sleep habits make symptoms significantly worse. Research shows over 61% of menopausal women experience insomnia and sleep disturbances. When you don't prioritize good sleep hygiene, sleep deprivation increases stress hormones like cortisol, triggering more frequent hot flashes. This creates a vicious cycle. More hot flashes lead to worse sleep, which leads to more hot flashes. Beyond physical discomfort, poor sleep amplifies mood swings and brain fog. Breaking this cycle requires keeping your bedroom cool, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, establishing a consistent sleep schedule, and creating a wind-down routine. Remember, quality sleep isn't a luxury during menopause. It's essential medicine. 8. High sugar diet. That afternoon cookie might provide momentary comfort, but the relationship between sugar and menopause symptoms is anything but sweet. Research found women with high sugar diets experience significantly more frequent and severe hot flashes. Sugar causes rapid spikes and crashes in blood glucose levels, triggering stress hormones that directly precipitate hot flashes. The insulin resistance that often develops during menopause makes this situation worse. Your body struggles to process sugar efficiently, leading to more pronounced crashes and more intense symptoms. Beyond hot flashes, high sugar consumption exacerbates mood swings and contributes to menopausal weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, which further disrupts hormonal balance. 7. Smoking. If you needed one more reason to quit smoking, here it is. Smoking is catastrophic for menopausal women. Research found smokers experience hot flashes that are more frequent, more intense, and last significantly longer than those experienced by non-smokers. Cigarette smoking accelerates estrogen breakdown in the liver, further depleting already declining levels. This premature reduction in estrogen not only intensifies typical symptoms, but can actually trigger early menopause, sometimes up to 2 years earlier than non-smokers. Smoking also impairs circulation, making your body less efficient at regulating temperature. Beyond immediate symptom relief, quitting smoking during menopause offers profound long-term benefits, with many women reporting less severe hot flashes within just weeks of quitting. 6. Chronic stress. The relationship between stress and menopause creates a particularly vicious cycle. Research found women with high stress levels reported 50% more hot flashes than those with lower stress. When chronically stressed, your body produces excess cortisol, which directly interferes with hormones already in flux. The physical manifestations of stress, muscle tension, shallow breathing, elevated heart rate, can actually trigger hot flashes in susceptible women. Many report that stressful situations predictably bring on a hot flash within minutes. Digestive issues become more pronounced when your nervous system is constantly in fight or flight mode. Incorporating stress reduction techniques isn't optional during menopause. It's essential self-care. Even 5 minutes of mindful breathing can provide immediate relief. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, give it a like. It tells YouTube to recommend it with more women. Subscribe or share with your friends that might need it. 5. Excessive caffeine. That morning coffee ritual might be sabotaging your menopause experience. Research found women who consumed caffeine were significantly more likely to experience hot flashes and night sweats. Caffeine triggers your sympathetic nervous system, the same fight or flight response that's already easily activated during menopause. This stimulation can directly trigger hot flashes. One study found that eliminating caffeine reduced hot flashes by up to 25% in some women. Sleep quality, already compromised during menopause, suffers further with caffeine consumption. Even caffeine consumed 6 hours before bedtime can reduce sleep quality by more than 40%. If eliminating caffeine seems too drastic, consider gradually reducing your intake and shifting consumption to earlier in the day. 4. Dehydration. The connection between hydration and menopause symptoms is profound, yet often overlooked. Research shows even mild dehydration can significantly worsen hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and joint pain. During menopause, your body's water content naturally decreases as estrogen levels decline, making proper hydration even more crucial. When dehydrated, your body struggles to regulate temperature efficiently, making hot flashes more frequent and intense. Cognitive function suffers too. Just 1 to 2% dehydration can impair concentration and memory, contributing to the brain fog many women experience. Vaginal tissue becomes even more dry and irritated without proper hydration. The solution is simple but requires consistency. Aim for at least 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily, and don't wait until you feel thirsty. 3. Skipping meals. That busy schedule might tempt you to skip meals, but this habit can wreak havoc on your menopausal body. Research found irregular eating patterns significantly increase hot flash frequency and intensity. When you skip meals, your blood sugar drops dramatically, triggering a stress response that can directly precipitate hot flashes. One study showed hot flashes are suppressed after eating but increase when blood glucose falls between meals. The metabolic changes during menopause make this situation more problematic. Your body becomes less efficient at regulating blood sugar, making crashes more severe. Beyond hot flashes, irregular eating affects mood stability. The solution isn't complicated. Eat regular balanced meals throughout the day, focusing on combinations of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. 2. Irregular eating patterns. While skipping meals is problematic, equally disruptive is consuming meals at wildly different times each day or eating most calories late evening. Research shows inconsistent meal timing significantly disrupts the body's internal clock, exacerbating menopausal symptoms. Your circadian rhythm, already vulnerable during hormonal transitions, relies on consistent eating patterns. When meal timing is chaotic, your body struggles to regulate temperature and maintain stable energy. This irregularity particularly affects sleep quality. Eating large meals close to bedtime increases core body temperature, precisely when it should be dropping for optimal sleep. For women already prone to night sweats, this additional thermal load can make restful sleep nearly impossible. Establishing consistent meal times helps reset your body's internal clock. 1. Ignoring body changes. The single most destructive habit during menopause is ignoring the fundamental changes happening in your body and continuing to live exactly as you did before. Research shows women who actively adapt their lifestyle to their changing hormonal reality experience 65% fewer severe symptoms than those who resist making changes. Your body during menopause is not the same body you had at 30. Its needs and responses have fundamentally shifted. This isn't about surrendering to aging. It's about strategic adaptation. Your metabolism has slowed by 10 to 15%, your muscle recovery takes longer, and your stress response is heightened. Most critically, ignoring persistent symptoms can mean missing early warning signs of more serious conditions that become more common during menopause. If you've made it this far, congratulations. These 20 habits aren't trends, they're tools. Tools to help you balance hormones, calm inflammation, and finally, feel like yourself again. Start small. Address one habit. Listen to your body. Let the change grow from there. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It tells YouTube to share it with more women who need this message. Subscribe for weekly videos on menopause nutrition, hormone balance, and smart strategies to feel like yourself again, strong, clear, and in control. And comment below, which of these 20 habits surprised you the most? You've got this, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way.